Good morning, Bobcat family. Just wanted to check in and see how everybody was doing. It's a crazy time right now, and I just wanted to touch base on a couple things that Prince William County has already put out. I don't want to add too many comments. I do want to emphasize to make sure you read that information very, very carefully and thoroughly, and we are putting it in this edition of the Bobcast as well. First of all, I really want to emphasize that we are in an unprecedented time and, quite frankly, a dangerous time. So everything we do going forward is going to be based on what Dr. Waltz, the phrasing he's used, has been latitude and grace. So that's what certainly teachers are going to be approaching their students with during this time when we're talking about schoolwork and that kind of thing. But I think all of us could definitely take on those characteristics as we move forward. So I do want to touch on grading and the schedule, the school schedule that the documentation discussed. You can expect some specific information after spring break this week, but I just wanted to touch on those two things. First of all, with grading, the first 3 quarters of instruction are now each going to be 33% of a student's grade. The third quarter is extended until April 24th, and so students have time to work with their teachers on everything that they may need to improve their grade for the third quarter. Once the third quarter is calculated, and this is especially important for seniors, the year grade will be known. Now, the fourth quarter will still be a time where teachers can work with students. Students can go back and look at different learning targets that they may not have been able to demonstrate mastery for yet. And at the end of the year, teachers will have the ability to override the year grade. So this isn't a time where people have to go back and worry about every assignment that you want to have redone or you want to get another shot at. This is really about focusing on the targets and on the content and coming up with opportunities to show improvement of learning. I also want to touch on the schedule. The schedule is really going to be a guideline. Parents, you're probably trying to figure out how to spend the days with your kids, and you might have kids at different grade levels. Teachers have their own kids in surrounding school systems, and they're trying to figure it out. So the schedule is an opportunity for us to put something in place so we're all kind of on the same page. And if you read through the guidance that Prince William County has put out, you'll kind of see how that's going to play out. And then I'm getting some input from staff on what that schedule might look like, and I'll get that out to you definitely the week of April 13th, so that we can kind of go from there. Finally, I would be remiss if I didn't address our seniors. I want you to know I am heartbroken over the things that you're missing when we talk about prom, when we talk about a graduation ceremony. Please know that the graduation ceremony, the high school principals, we're talking on Zoom at least twice a week. And one of our biggest topics is trying to figure out how to get you a ceremony and how to make that work. Right now, the only reason no date or anything like else has gone out is because we're still trying to see how this whole situation is going to play out. So bear with us, but no, it's very important to us as principals. And I know staff and family, we love you guys, and we want you to have something to celebrate your accomplishments and end your tenure with Battlefield High School on a much more positive note than what we're currently in. So again, I hope this message finds everybody doing really well, and we will proceed with latitude and grace. For everybody. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email, and we'll go from there. We'll try to figure this out and make sure that this is going well for everyone. But most importantly, I just hope everyone stays safe, stay healthy, and I hope you enjoy this edition of the Battlefield Bobcast. Thanks.